In this video, you'll learn how to change how Cloudflare chooses its location for your traffic and what you can and cannot control in that process. We'll go through how Cloudflare routing actually works, and then I'll show you how to influence it using tiered caching inside the dashboard. First, it's important to clear up a common misconception. Cloudflare automatically routes your visitors to the nearest of its more than 300 data centers around the world using a technology called Anycast. That simply means the same IP address is advertised from many locations at once, and the internet's routing system automatically sends each visitor to the data center that appears closest or fastest from their point of view. Because of this design, you can't log into Cloudflare and say, send my traffic to London instead of New York, or manually pick a specific city. The whole point of Anycast is that the network dynamically finds the best path. So when people talk about changing their Cloudflare location, they're usually really asking how to influence where Cloudflare fetches content from their origin server, or how to make routing more predictable and efficient. That's where tiered caching comes in. Tiered caching doesn't let you choose a specific city, but it does change how Cloudflare's data centers talk to your origin. Instead of every data center connecting directly to your server, you can have certain data centers act as upper tiers or hubs. These upper tier locations fetch content from your origin and then share it with other Cloudflare data centers. This can reduce the load on your origin and can also consolidate where your traffic reaches your server. To get started, sign in to your Cloudflare dashboard in your browser and select the website you want to work on from your list of sites. This will take you to that site's main overview page. From here, you'll find the option for tiered caching in the caching settings. Look for the caching section in the left-hand menu and click it. Inside the caching area, you'll see various options related to how Cloudflare handles your content. Find the setting labeled tiered cache or tiered caching. When you open this, you'll see the option to enable it. Turn on tiered caching by toggling the setting to enabled. When this is active, Cloudflare starts using specific upper tier data centers as the main points where your origin is contacted. Other data centers closer to your visitors will then pull content from these upper tier locations instead of directly from your server every time. This might sound like a small change, but it can have a big impact. By consolidating where Cloudflare reaches your origin, you can cut down on duplicate requests from many different locations and help your origin handle traffic more efficiently. It can also lead to better cache hit ratios, especially if you have users around the world accessing the same content. Keep in mind, though, that this doesn't override Anycast routing for your visitors. Users will still connect to the nearest Cloudflare data center to them. What's changed is the path between Cloudflare and your origin server behind the scenes. If you don't notice an immediate difference, that's normal. Caching benefits often build over time as more requests are served from the cache rather than your origin. You can monitor the effects in your Cloudflare analytics, where you'll see cache hit and miss rates and overall bandwidth usage. To recap, you can't manually pick a specific Cloudflare city for your visitors, but by enabling tiered caching, under caching, and then tiered cache, you can influence how Cloudflare routes requests back to your origin, making that part of the journey more efficient and consolidated.